I'm Virginia McGathey here on the floor at the CME Group reporting on the grain market today. Soybeans rebounded. The China tariffs really began for certain, and I guess that it just took the uncertainty out of the market, and finally we got that a counter trend rally that was long overdue. We've been oversold for so long. The market's been down for 6 weeks, and these aren't just like not any weeks. This is right at the beginning of summer where all the fundamentals actually look to the bullish side. But these tariffs have absolutely capped this market. Right now, when the market opened, it did establish a new contract low for the November contract at 8.53 and a quarter, and then rallied 30 cents off that low. So could this possibly be is the low in and the market start to move? Very possibly. Maybe next week we're going to see some two-sided trade. But the buying really started to come in, and for the first time in these 6 weeks, I mean, commercials, know a bargain when they see one, and they said enough is enough, stepped in, bought this market, and they changed their position from the short to the long position. That actually switched over towards the end of June, maybe June 26th, I think is that number. And now they're going to start adding to that position. I can see the market start to come back. If nothing else, we're going to see a lot more volatility. Corn was also rising. It was trading in the same range really for the entire week, but now we're at the at the higher side, and it was really surging towards the end of the day there. The lower corn estimate could be one reason that's underpinning the market. And right now we are moving into a little bit of a drier spell for corn. Now we're going to see just how long it's going to last. We know in some areas of the United States we've had triple-digit temperatures. That could be devastating to this corn crop. So we have to watch that closely. I know everyone's keeping their eye on what's happening with the trade wars. China doesn't really import that much corn, so it wouldn't affect us so much. But sometimes the complex is affected overall. So we've got a lot to watch for as well. And we've been on the low side, so bargain hunters, of course, stepped in there as well. Now, wheat was mixed today. That dry weather in Europe is what kind of started this market off in the beginning. Now, interestingly enough, it did start lower and it started to move higher. Now it's 7 or 8 cents higher. So we had about a 15-cent range today. The worst areas in the world are certainly the U.S. plains, southern Russia, and in Australia are having some drier areas. Interestingly enough, remember that in southern Argentina over the wintertime, they had a drought there, and now that weather is moving up into our hemisphere, we're starting to see the effects of that type of weather around the world. But we're going to watch that world wheat production. It was the report's going to be coming up next week, July 12th. It should be down 2 or 3%. That's also giving wheat a little bit of a lift. But the uncertainty in the market right now, certainly in the wheat market, is what's making a two-way trade. So we're going to have a little more back and forth, and volatility is here to stay. That's all from the floor at the CME Group here in Chicago. I'm Virginia McGathey.